Agility provides shipment visibility to customers by updating over 5 million SECT events each year. In the past, we've had two primary options to update international departure and international arrival events for air and ocean. The first option has been automatic event updates, received through Carrier Electronic Data Interchange, or EDI. Today, we have EDI set up with many of our larger carriers. The second option has been manual event updates by thousands of operations staff across hundreds of Agility offices. Let's discuss these two options in greater detail. Stan is a new branch operator in Chicago. When Stan creates a job in our operations system, he carefully and accurately enters information. Assuming we use one of our larger carriers, the job's data will be sent to the carrier via EDI. Since Stan entered accurate job information, our data will easily match up with information contained in the carrier system. In return, the carrier system will return a lot of information to Agility via EDI, including event statuses. If Stan checks his job later, the event statuses will be updated. But what if Stan does not enter accurate job information? When job information is inaccurate, there may be an incomplete match with information contained in the carrier system. In these cases, the EDI may not be able to update our job with event statuses. By the time Stan realizes the job's event statuses have not been updated by EDI, the timeline to meet our SECT KPI may have passed. Unfortunately, this scenario happens more often than we would like. The second option is for branch operations staff to manually update event statuses. Operations staff juggle a ton of responsibilities, and updating SECT events is just one of the many activities they need to prioritize. Throughout the day, operations staff solve shipment issues, respond to hundreds of emails, provide quotes, communicate with suppliers, and process invoices. They're extremely busy. However, to retrieve the information needed to update events manually, operations staff all over the world rely primarily on the same handful of carrier and third-party websites. Poor Stan is still learning the ropes and tries his best to keep up with all of his work. Whenever he can find time in the day, he visits many different carrier websites and updates events for his jobs. His colleagues across 250-plus Agility branches all do the same. But if Stan leaves the office or is out of the office for an extended period of time, his job events may not be updated until he returns. Global trade operates 24/7, and shipments are departing and arriving at all hours of the day. When Stan returns and updates his jobs, the SECT KPI may have already failed. Our customers are also managing 24/7 supply chains and tracking shipments online through agility.com and agilityconnects.com. Our online options save both the customer and Agility a lot of time. However, if a customer uses our online options and finds incomplete or inaccurate information, not only is their confidence in these options reduced, they may follow up with an email or phone call to Agility. Each day, we receive numerous shipment status requests and customer service escalations related to shipment tracking. Our operations staff spends a significant amount of time addressing these types of requests. Their busy day now becomes even busier. Let's now discuss how the SECT automation and centralization solution is providing additional options for updating SECT events. An important point to remember is that Carrier EDI will continue to remain one of our primary options to update event statuses. We now have a globally scalable RPA option to reduce reliance on manual updates and free up operations staff to prioritize various other important activities. The objective of our RPA bots is to mimic the behavior of operations staff, but to do so efficiently and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The three-step process is very straightforward. First, the bots pull a list of all shipments globally with upcoming departures or arrivals where event details are missing. Second, the bots visit carrier websites and use unique job-level information to find event statuses. Third, the bots log into our operations system, find the relevant jobs, and update the event details directly in the system. Pretty cool, right? You know what else is cool? These bots also keep an eye out for other event details which need to be updated. For example, each time a carrier schedule changes, which happens often, Agility should update job events accordingly. These updates are very important for customers, but can be time-consuming for us to keep up with. The RPA bots are constantly on the lookout for such changes and regularly update job events when they encounter a change in carrier schedule. Another example are transshipments. A transshipment is when cargo is routed through one or more points prior to reaching its final destination, like a layover on a passenger flight. Imagine a shipment moving from Frankfurt, Germany to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with a transshipment point in Miami, United States. In the case of transshipments, operations staff may not properly update each leg of the cargo's routing. For example, the time when the shipment arrived and departed Miami. If this happens, there can be gaps in cargo tracking and visibility. The RPA bots have been programmed to check for transshipment points and update the relevant event details in our operations system. In cases where RPA is unable to update the events on a job, the GSSC provides 24/7 coverage and sources the event details to update our operations system. As we continue to improve our RPA capabilities, the need for such manual updates at the GSSC will reduce. In a few cases, when both RPA and the GSSC are unable to update event statuses, the final line of defense will continue to be our branch operations staff. Twice per day, the RPA bots send branches a daily status report containing a list of jobs that could not be updated. Stan now only has to update departure and arrival events for a small percentage of jobs. He also has more time to service customers, update statuses for the other two SECT events, receipt and delivery, and complete all of his other daily responsibilities.